Aloha friends, it's Robert Stehlik. I'm here with Clinton Yap. Clinton's been a big supporter. Thanks, Clinton.
Yeah, aloha.
You just bought this board for prone foiling.
610 21 by 99 liters.
And you're also one of the first to pre-order one of the new Superfly
Oh yeah,
wings.
absolutely.
You got the 7-meter wing. So pre-ordering really helps us out because then we know what to order, how many to get, and stuff like that. So, and then 2 days ago you got to try it for the first time, right? The 7-meter Superfly wing. So we were out on the North Shore. And
Revy's double overhead wind.
I was on a 5.2, and I think Derek was on a 3.8.
I got 3.8. They were overpowered. I was on a 7. It was nuking wind, like 15 to 25 knots, smoke on the water, and I was able to control it easily. Totally under control, riding waves and everything. It's totally flickable, totally handleable in all wind conditions. I was able to be locked in with the harness, flying with one hand, holding the other hand with the camera. You'll see on the video that he'll post it a little bit here, but I could fly it with one hand overpowered, and it was just perfect for the waves. Yeah. Totally maneuverable. I was able to do everything I wanted to on the wave with the wing.
Nice. And so as a bigger guy, you like to always use a bigger wing than most guys, right? So just to get going, you need a little bit more power.
Absolutely.
So how would you say that the Blue Planet, the 7-meter Superfly wing compares to other big wings that you've used?
Yeah, there's a lot of big wings on the market suited for big, heavy guys like me, but none of them are designed for wave riding. They're all designed for just going straight back and forth, mowing the lawn in flat water, which is fun. But if you want to ride waves, which most of us eventually do, you need something that's designed for wave riding. And this Superfly wing is designed for wave riding. It's got the swept back wing tips so that when you bottom turn and you jibe, the tips don't drag in the water, because if you've ever ridden a big wing in a lot of wind, once you drag that tip in the water, that thing is going over, you're going to go over the handlebars. But the Superfly wing has a swept back wing tips, so you can actually drag it through the tops of the waves and it won't flip you. It's really good. And a lot of the times when I was riding the really big waves going down, there's eddy currents that form off the top of the wave. And every other big wing I've used, once I'm going down, riding the wave and it hits the eddy currents, the thing flips over, and now you're dragging the wing upside down behind you, and it's terrible. But this one didn't flip at all. I rode like a whole bunch of waves, like 10 or 15 waves, and never flipped over once. It was great. Yeah, I was surprised.
So one of the big differences is that the overall wingspan is not as wide as a lot of wings. So
yes, exactly.
A lot of the really big wings, when you try to get going and you're on the water, you can't really bring them down low enough to create a lot of forward momentum, right? So they're so wide that you have to hold them kind of over your head.
Especially if you're short like me, I'm only 5'8".
They pull you up, but they don't really create that forward pull, right? So by making the wing span a little bit more narrow, more compact, it's just easier to kind of get the wing more forward and pulling you forward so you can actually accelerate and get up on foil.
For tall guys, they can handle the big wing, but 5'8" guys, short, squat like me, this thing is only I really need a lot of swept back tips in order to get the power. Otherwise, I'm like this, trying to keep it out of the water. Right. It's really good.
Yeah, and then I think the other advantage is like that it just has the nice canopy tension, so it keeps its shape really well.
The leading edge has 8 psi, which is good.
Yeah,
a lot of PS, super stiff. I can go like this, just rack it all day long, pump it all day long, and it doesn't flex at all, just solid.
And then one of your techniques I saw was, instead of just like luffing the wing behind you, you kind of like, it's almost like you go into
the lay down jibe,
bottom turn, and then you bring it back up to do the cutback.
Lay down jibe to whip it back up to the cutback. You've seen the pro guys do it, and of course we have to try that too. It works. It works really well. And most important, the biggest contributing factor to that is the swept back wingtips, because you can actually whip it down just like a lay down jibe in a windsurfer, drag it through the water, and then whip it back up to your top turn. It's really good. Even lay down jibes, when you put the wing flat on the water like that, it works really well, and it's totally maneuverable. I was super impressed.
Sweet.
Definitely impressed.
So yeah, and I also put in some footage of Derek riding that same day. We were all riding together. We had one wave where all three of us were riding on the same wave. That was
I'm videoing.
Cool. and he was videoing it on the GoPro. So, and then I got some drone footage of Derek still riding when the wind got lighter in the evening. So he's a ripper. So but yeah, thank you so much, Clinton. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Aloha.
Yeah, aloha.
Superfly wing, Blue Planet.
Yeah. So check out the pre-order special. It's good.
Pre-order special
until the end of the year, December 31st. Last chance to pre-order, get a nice discount for pre-ordering. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out.
Aloha, Blue Planet.
All right,
See, we look
perfect.
good. See, we look good.